China's history stretches back thousands of years. Archaeological evidence shows early humans lived in China during the Paleolithic period. These early inhabitants, like Peking Man, used tools and fire. During the Neolithic period, agriculture emerged. People began to farm and settle in villages. They domesticated animals and cultivated crops. This marked a significant shift in human development. The Yangshao and Longshan cultures are notable examples of this era. They developed pottery, jade carving, and social structures. These early communities laid the foundation for China's future civilization. Around the second millennium BCE, the Xia dynasty emerged. This marked the beginning of China's dynastic period. The Xia dynasty is shrouded in legend. However, it laid the groundwork for later dynasties. The Shang dynasty followed, known for its advanced bronze casting. The Shang dynasty developed a writing system and a sophisticated social structure. They also practiced oracle bone divination. The Zhou dynasty, which succeeded the Shang, established a feudal system. This system lasted for centuries. The Zhou dynasty also saw the rise of important philosophical schools of thought. Confucianism and Taoism emerged during this time. These philosophies profoundly influenced Chinese culture and society. The Warring States period followed the decline of the Zhou dynasty. This era was characterized by conflict and upheaval. However, it also led to the rise of the Qin dynasty. Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of Qin, unified China in 221 BCE. He abolished feudalism and standardized weights, measures, and writing. The Qin dynasty also began constructing the Great Wall. This monumental project aimed to protect China from invaders. The Qin dynasty, though short-lived, had a lasting impact on China's history. The Han dynasty succeeded the Qin dynasty. The Han dynasty is considered a golden age in Chinese history. It was a period of peace, prosperity, and cultural achievements. The Han dynasty established a centralized bureaucracy and a merit-based civil service system. Paper, gunpowder, and the seismograph were invented during this era. The Han dynasty also witnessed the expansion of trade along the Silk Road. The Silk Road connected China to the West. It facilitated cultural exchange and trade between China and other civilizations. After the Han dynasty fell, China entered a period of division. This era is known as the Six Dynasties period. It was a time of political instability and fragmentation. However, it was also a time of cultural and intellectual ferment. Buddhism spread throughout China during this period. It had a profound impact on Chinese art, literature, and philosophy. The Sui dynasty eventually reunified China in 581 CE. Emperor Yang Jian founded the Sui dynasty. He was a skilled military leader and administrator. The Sui dynasty restored unity and order to China. It also undertook massive construction projects, including the Grand Canal. The Grand Canal connected northern and southern China. It facilitated trade and communication between different regions. The Sui dynasty, though short-lived, played a crucial role in reunifying China. The Tang dynasty succeeded the Sui dynasty. The Tang dynasty is often considered the golden age of Chinese civilization. It was a period of unprecedented prosperity, cultural brilliance, and military power. The Tang dynasty expanded China's borders and established a cosmopolitan culture. Chang'an, the Tang capital, was the largest city in the world at that time. It attracted scholars, artists, and merchants from all over the world. The Tang dynasty is renowned for its poetry, calligraphy, and painting. Li Bai and Du Fu, two of China's greatest poets, lived during this era. Their poems captured the beauty, grandeur, and complexities of Tang society. The Tang dynasty also saw advancements in printing, gunpowder, and compass navigation. These inventions later spread to other parts of the world. The Tang dynasty's influence on East Asia was profound. It left an enduring legacy on Chinese culture and beyond. Section 5, Imperial Heights, Song, Yuan, and Ming. After the Tang dynasty declined, China experienced another period of fragmentation. However, the Song dynasty reunified China in 960 CE. The Song dynasty was known for its economic prosperity and technological innovations. Gunpowder, printing, and compass navigation were further developed during this era. The Song dynasty also saw the rise of Neo-Confucianism. Neo-Confucianism combined elements of Confucianism, Taoism, and Buddhism. The Yuan dynasty, established by Kublai Khan, marked the first time China was ruled by a foreign dynasty. The Mongols, led by Genghis Khan, conquered China in the 13th century. Kublai Khan, Genghis Khan's grandson, established the Yuan dynasty. The Yuan dynasty was a period of cultural exchange between China and the West. Marco Polo, a Venetian merchant, traveled to China during this time. His account of his travels introduced Europe to the wonders of China. The Ming dynasty, founded by Zhu Yuanzhang, restored Han Chinese rule in 1368. The Ming dynasty was a period of territorial expansion, economic growth, and cultural achievements. The Ming dynasty built the Forbidden City, a magnificent imperial palace complex in Beijing. They also launched maritime expeditions under Admiral Zheng He. Zheng He's voyages reached Southeast Asia, India, and Africa. These voyages showcased China's naval power and fostered trade relations with other countries. The Ming dynasty marked a period of resurgence and innovation in Chinese history. Section 6. The last dynasty, Qing, and the seeds of change. The Qing dynasty, the last imperial dynasty of China, was founded by the Manchus in 1644. The Manchus were a nomadic people from Manchuria, northeast of China. They defeated the Ming dynasty and established their rule over China. The Qing dynasty was marked by territorial expansion, economic prosperity, and cultural achievements. Kangxi and Qianlong are considered two of the greatest Qing emperors. They expanded China's borders and promoted economic growth. However, the Qing dynasty also faced internal and external challenges. By the 19th century, the Qing dynasty was weakened by corruption, peasant uprisings, and foreign imperialism. The Opium Wars, fought between China and Britain, exposed the Qing dynasty's vulnerability. China was forced to cede Hong Kong to Britain and open up treaty ports to foreign trade. The Taiping Rebellion, a massive civil war that lasted from 1850 to 1864, further weakened the Qing dynasty. These events sowed the seeds of change that would eventually lead to the fall of the Qing dynasty and the birth of modern China. Section 7. Birth of modern China, Republicanism to Revolution. The Qing dynasty officially ended in 1912 with the Xinhai Revolution. This revolution led to the establishment of the Republic of China. Sun Yat-sen, a revolutionary leader, is considered the father of modern China. He advocated for nationalism, democracy, and people's livelihood. However, the Republic of China faced numerous challenges. Warlords controlled different regions, and political instability prevailed. The Chinese Communist Party, founded in 1921, emerged as a significant force. Led by Mao Zedong, the CCP aimed to overthrow the nationalist government and establish a communist state. The Second Sino-Japanese War from 1937 to 1945 had a profound impact on China. Japan invaded China, leading to widespread devastation and loss of life. The CCP and the nationalist government, led by Chiang Kai-shek, formed a temporary alliance to fight the Japanese. After Japan's defeat in World War II, the Chinese Civil War resumed. The CCP emerged victorious in 1949, establishing the People's Republic of China. Section 8. The People's Republic, a New Era. The establishment of the People's Republic of China in 1949 marked a new era in Chinese history. Mao Zedong became the first chairman of the CCP and implemented communist policies. Land reforms were carried out and industries were nationalized. The Great Leap Forward from 1958 to 1962, an ambitious economic and social campaign, aimed to rapidly transform China into a socialist society. However, it resulted in widespread famine and economic hardship. The Cultural Revolution from 1966 to 1976 was a period of social and political upheaval. Mao launched the Cultural Revolution to purge China of capitalist and traditional elements. It led to widespread persecution of intellectuals, artists, and anyone deemed a counter-revolutionary. After Mao's death in 1976, Deng Xiaoping emerged as the paramount leader of China. Deng Xiaoping initiated economic reforms and opened up China to foreign investment. These reforms led to rapid economic growth and transformed China into a global economic powerhouse. Section 9. China, today, global powerhouse. Since the late 20th century, China has experienced unprecedented economic growth. It has become the world's second-largest economy and a major player in global affairs. China has invested heavily in infrastructure, technology, and education. It has also expanded its military capabilities and asserted its influence in the Asia-Pacific region. China faces numerous challenges, including income inequality, environmental pollution, and political reforms. The country's human rights record and its policies in Tibet and Xinjiang remain a source of international concern. China continues to play an increasingly important role in global affairs. Its economic and political influence is undeniable. As China continues to rise, the world watches closely to see how it will shape the 21st century and beyond.